Hello, and welcome to Tech Talk with Jump. My name is Matthew, and with me, as always, is Sierra, our digital DNA coach. Today, we have a special former Jump Pro with us, Shaun, who's going to talk with us a little bit about experience in the Jump program. So, hello, Shaun, and hey, Sierra.
Hello and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Matthew. Happy to be here.
Awesome. We're glad to have you as always, and welcome, Shaun. Sierra, I will pass things over to you to get us started in this interview.
Thank you, Matthew. And hello, Shaun. We're very excited to have you on our podcast today to talk a little bit about your Jump program experience and overall what got you here in the first place. So I would love to start this conversation and really finding out what drew you to the Jump program in the first place.
Well, I graduated college with a bachelor's of computer science, and right about that time, COVID hit. But I was struggling to find a job in computer science. Every place seems to need experience, even the quote unquote entry level roles. And I decided that I was going to step outside of my bounds and do something new. So I actually got a message from Cognitia over LinkedIn. And I was like, hey, I'm going to try this. Why not? And I'm happy with the result. So, uh,
Very nice. And we love to hear that. So I will next pass it over to Matthew for some follow-up questions about the Jump program specifically. Take it away, Matthew.
Yeah, thanks, Sierra. So very interesting, Shaun. I'm glad you pursued everything, of course, with us. And with your experience in the program, what would you say was one of your favorite parts or favorite experiences during your time with us?
that one's pretty easy. I had kind of two different trainings. I had trainings as a programmer, and then I was actually moved to the business analyst training, and I really enjoyed that. I'm more of a interactive kind of person, and I like dealing with people and doing things in teams. It's just the way I am. It's just enjoyable to me. So that's exactly what the business analyst training for Jump was a lot of teamwork, a lot of projects, a lot of communication, and it got me a lot of great skills, and or at least help me gain my confidence and refine those skills. And the biggest thing is it was never really a job. I can't say it anywhere else. It was fun to me. I liked going to work every day and dealing with my team and trying to get them to go the right way. Like I really enjoyed it. So that's definitely the best part about it was just the teamwork, the camaraderie, and the experience.
Very cool. Yeah, definitely making those connections that go beyond the classroom. That's fantastic to hear. So thanks, Shaun. I'll pass it back to Sierra.
Awesome. Well, Shaun, we know that you did so great in the Jump program, and it was a pleasure to have you in the Jump program. So, with doing so well during your time with Jump, what do you think were some key aspects that helped you succeed in this program? And overall, I mean, it would be great to even highlight just your number one biggest success. What do you think it was?
Well, I would say just doing very, very well. This is kind of a broad term, but crushing the business analyst training, I felt like I did really well. It just came naturally to me. And so I don't have any, I worked hard, but I can't say that it was like a huge success. It almost happened naturally. And the thing about it is I originally didn't even know what a business analyst was. I was trying to be a programmer, and I still have those skills, but now I'm able to combine both those skills, and it just came easy, but it was a big success. I got the job, and beat out some of the competition, and I'm just happy that you guys you reached out to me and you got me this opportunity. But yeah, my biggest success
Right.
definitely would be just just how well I did in the business analyst program.
Awesome. Well, I love to hear that. And it's great to see that this is something that really fit overall your experience and what you were looking for. And honestly, what you didn't even know was out there that ended up being the perfect fit for you, which is great. So, being in the position that you were in and finding that true passion during the Jump program, what would you recommend to a future individual who's maybe in your position, a recent STEM graduate who can't find that job because sometimes those job descriptions have, 5 to 10 years minimum of experience? What would you say to someone that was in your position before Jump in terms of some advice going down this career path?
Well, of course, I would recommend going through a program similar to Jump, but Jump is obviously, with my experience and other people's, it's proven to work. But overall, I think it's easy to lose confidence. I lost confidence after college, so I would say, don't give up. Uh, I would say if you can, practice as much as you can on whatever it is you want to get into. And if there's so much to do, there's so much that you can do. There's so much out there to study. You could go work for this company or that company. There's so many companies, and all of them have a variety of skill sets and languages that they want you to know. And it's overwhelming, especially for a college grad. And so I would highly recommend you go to some place that has information and the ability to give you the skill sets, specifically the skill sets that you need to work a job. Like you can't study everything, and there's so much stuff out there. So what's good about something like Jump is that you are given everything that you need, all the information, all the materials, the practice to be able to find a job. You're given that. You don't have to worry about that. So I would say just keep working hard, and if you're willing, hey, give something like cognition or Jump a shot.
Fantastic, Shaun. Really, really kind of you, and wise words. And you've certainly worked hard to get to where you are now. And we just really appreciate you being on the show with us today. So thank you for your insights and taking the time to be here.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Our special guest on Tech Talk with Jump today was Shaun. Sierra, thanks for being on with us as always.
Thanks, Matt, and thank you so much, Shaun.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Well, you've been listening to Tech Talk with Jump. We'll catch you next time.